Hey cookies, hope you're doing well and staying safe. Mythras Cookie here with another episode of the Cookie Cutter Grinder here today. So we got a lot going on. Appreciate you tuning in. Flip me that like, smash that subscribe because we got a ton of stuff here going on the channel for you. Lots of great guides, daily series, all kinds of fun stuff here going on. So with that, appreciate you tuning in. We have the timestamps available down below where I will talk through what happened last episode, what happened in between, and then what we're gonna hit for and conquer today in the bread world. I think it was Earth bread. There we go. Got it. So very excited about that. Thank you once again for your support, and let's get cracking. So first off, last time we tackled this place right here. Boom. Episode 6. So we got our way. We finished out 5. We started 6. Actually, so I should recap. We finished episode 5, moved into 6, ran into Pomegranate Cookie, and then the big thing that we've picked up here now are these things. Epic Toppings. So now we can fully start investing. So that is going to be crucial for us as our cookies continue to move and develop up the stack. You can see we're working really nicely here on our Sea Fairy cookie. Now on the channel you'll also find how much it takes to get to those toppings and totally max out 5 toppings from scratch at Epic. So certainly check that out because I definitely recommend that. So that is what we focused on last time. We also had a cap on stamina. This time we don't have that issue. We got a lot back. So I did a bunch of events in between, as we always do and like to do. We got back up all the way at Sweet Chaos. Now, while I'm continuing to chat here, let's go ahead and run this and have some fun. I'm going to edit this and we're going to drop that one in there and we're going to see how this goes. Instead, we're certainly underpowered, say the least. But why I'm doing this is we get to showcase a new cookie. So for the monthly here, we got Kumio. So very excited about that. Kumio here is a great front cookie for you, and will do a ton of damage as well. It can be seen in some of the meta for PvP at times, depending on where you're at. I know a lot of players like to use Kumio, and certainly here it looks like we may make it through this one, which is awesome. Super awesome. So we'll figure that out here real quick. Boom, look at that. Great way to start off, continuing to progress up our trays all the way through. Now these things are great for us to go ahead and get. We are going to keep going while we can here with Kumio Cookie. And then we'll jump back into everything else. Now, the other thing I'm looking to do for today's session is a gacha. So one of the things outside of progression there for 6, potentially going into dark mode, we're definitely going to do some more gacha. I'm not going to commit to the buildings yet, even though I like those a lot. Right now, we're being constrained on our account because we just don't have enough cookies. So we're going to take a roll and see... roll the dice and see how much more progression we can get out of our cookies, and maybe we'll get lucky and snag another legendary or something like that. We'll see. It wasn't super good last time, so I'm really hoping that we can get a little bit more progression out of the gacha today. So let's go ahead, we'll run tray 20 here, see if we can get through this, and then we'll revert back to a lot of those other things that we talked about. Can we crush the team here in the PvP manner? Bam! Oh, Sea Fairy is so good. It's so good. Swag is available in the store. You can check that out. There we go. Little ice cube. Nice. Look at that. We can keep progressing up. But we'll pause there for today. Just wanted to show off Kumio. So that's a lot of the stuff that's progressed, my friends. We're right at 26, so we'll actually open now with the gacha, because like I said, I want to put some of these cookies hard at work. The other thing that progressed in between is we did get our cookie castle upgraded and moving now in the right direction to continue onward and upwards in our cookie land. So let's go ahead. We'll flip over to Gacha now and see what we can do. We'll save the costumes. We'll draw out all these first here because we want to make sure we can get some of that progression, which is great. There we go. Now, I like a lot of these base things anyway, so I'm okay with that. We're not getting a lot of the rares or anything, which is too bad. So we'll get some of that leveled up. In terms of cookies today, let's go ahead and take a couple draws. So again, $250 worth of gacha here is what's going to happen. Ooh, what did we pick up? Oh, it's the centaur guy. Yep. Fig cookie. All right, so that helps. Ooh, there we go. We got Frost Queen in there. That's big.
Oh, you like rice cakes too?
Here we go. This guy's a great front runner. Huge. This is a big one. He heals. Moon Rabbit Cookie is a healer and a really nice tank early game. So that's perfect. We've added to our group here 2 cookies, so we'll be able to do a few things. So now let's go here and let's do a few lovely draws. All right, just adding to the power.
If only I could undo my deeds.
Ooh, here we go, Dark Choco. Yes,
was around me.
This guy's a big one for us too. Huge addition to the team. I'll take it. Devil Cookie.
I won't hurt you, or will I?
Right. Ninja Cookie.
As the wind.
So we're getting a bunch of stuff here now in terms of our cookies.
To battle, my fellow cookies.
Ooh, here we go. Oh, nice. We got him. Yes, T-Night Cookie. I don't even have him on my main yet. Yeah, T-Night. Yes, that's a good one. 2 more draws. Let's see what we get. Ooh, another Dark Choco. That's good. Last turn. All right. Look at that. Look at that team. Not bad. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. And we could put a lot of cookies hard to work. All right. We can get this one. Carrot cookie. So we picked up quite a few. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. We got some workers. We got some worker cookies now, which is huge. So this guy's definitely in. We moved Kumio into the group here. So we'll need to decide if we want to keep Kumio or if we want to peel that back and go a little bit different route. Challenge here is we still need to get some healing. We could always keep these 2 and make it a real different. I feel like we could go. I feel like we could drop chili pepper. I like chili pepper though, but I feel like we could drop chili pepper. And keep 1 or 2 of these.
I will not let
We'll promote that. While we're waiting.
The darkness beckons.
I feel like we keep Kumio.
Silver glory.
Do you want to get that guy?
I may be old, but rest assured, I'm just as strong as... Ouch.
Feel like we go.
There is no turning back.
Feel like we do him anyway. Because I'll want all this stuff later. feel like we do this guy.
Cakes, let it rain. Beautiful.
And I think it's heals when... seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or Kumio. Oh, that could be a real nasty tank team. That could be real interesting. What do I have right now? I don't have enough. We're all on Kumio, which is the problem. So it's probably like 1, 2, 3, Kumio. I gotta think about that. We'll think about that a little bit. Alright, let's put everything to work. I like it. Nothing like having options, my friends, as I like to say. Right. Alright, we've cleared everything that we needed to clear here, which is good. What do we got here? Plenty of stuff. Alright, we can go to 6-4. But before we do so, let's do a few things. Complete a bounty, we already did that. We need to go to this down here. That's what I wanted to do. That was the other thing. We did a little bit of the beach. Now we got the trade up. Perfect. We get our merchant ships up. Oh, we need to get some rarities. Rarities. So we need 3 of each. Let's do this. I think there's some in here. While we're at it, let's just do it. There's one. So let's see how many. We're gonna run through a lot fast, so we just need to. There we go. I'm doing this to also preserve my. Here's the trick. Oh, so much going on, my friends. Oh. See, I can't do it all, otherwise we would lose all of it. Oh, come on, where are you? There we go. I've already gone through everything today. Only other thing we have is our train. So there's 1 per. Where are you? 1 per. There you are. That. Oh. This is slightly painful. Oh my gosh, this could be the one. Say it's gonna be the one that I missed. 1 more of those. Okay. Need 1 more of those guys. How close are we on the train? Oop. 2 hours. Alright, so one more of the bars. Oh, where are you? We'll take it anyway. Not that one. No, next one. Oh, we're out! Oh! Oh! Look at that. Oh! Oh, we would get stuck. Let's see if there's any on the other rewards. Oh, shoot! None there. Sparks of hope, nothing. Light the beacons. Ooh!
Well. It's been 1,000 long years. Glad to see ya. Phew.
Impossible. The witches are eating cookies. Wake up, please. We have to run.
Ah!
You can't stay here. Listen to me. But why? I must. Somebody, please. Why did you do? The witches deceived us. Look, but I was born and lived. I have my will.
Ooh, whose cookie is that? Look, it fell into the ultimate dough. Tis all right. Let's just bake it and see what happens. Yes! Let's bake it. Let's see what Fortuna has in store.
Ah! Where are they? Not in there. Ah. There we go. Skill to 30 for Ginger Brave. Don't forget that one. Oh. First bread. Here we go. Oh. Oh, you know what? We have enough guild gacha. Check that one. Let's do it. Here we go. Ah, we got it. We got it with guild gacha. Yes. Yes. There we go. The hunt to find the one piece as always. Oh, this game's so much fun. There we go. Now we can get it building. Look at that. We're on a roll, cookies. We are on a roll. Do we have enough? Oh, yes. Look at all these cookies now we have. Right. Now what we need to do is we go back and start playing while you're here. Alright, so let's go edit. You want to try something here a little bit? We did that one. Let's just see what this does. Just want to take a look. I might end up stacking our big guy there.
Fall under my king's blessing. Witness the might of the seas. King's blessing. Witness the might of the seas. Fall under my staff.
I shall keep my oath.
King's blessing.
There we go.
Witness the might of the seas. King's blessing.
keep my oath.
Right, that's down!
Witness the might of the seas!
King's blessing!
There we go. Nice tanky group for us here.
That's down!
I shall keep my oath.
Boom. Ooh, there we go.
Another glorious victory.
Let's keep moving. Just make sure we did that right. Alright, there we go. We'll keep going on 6.
King's
I shall
blessing!
keep my oath.
That's down!
Witness the might of the seas!
King's blessing!
Right, that's down!
Witness the might of the seas!
I shall keep my oath.
King's blessing!
Right, that's down!
Under my spell!
Witness the might of the seas!
King's
I shall
blessing!
keep my
Right,
oath.
that's down!
Witness the might of the seas!
Boom, there we go. I like it. Ooh, another one.
One. Together.
Nice, getting the epics now. We're gonna be able to move real quickly. And that nice level up. Ooh. Keep going.
Fall under my spell!
Right, that's
Witness
down!
the might of the
King's
seas!
blessing!
I shall keep my oath.
Right, that's down!
Witness the might of the seas!
There we go.
Fall under my
I shall
spell!
keep my
Right,
oath.
that's down!
Witness the might of the seas!
Blessing!
Right, that's down!
I shall keep my oath.
Fall under my spell! King's blessing!
Witness the might of the seas!
Right, that's down!
Nice. Check.
Rest assured, I've documented everything with utmost precision.
Good. Oh, you know what I forgot to do too? I forgot to upgrade my other stuff here. Treasures. Now these things do get expensive. Another one here. They can get expensive anyway. There we go. That's gonna make that stuff all that much better. It's this one right now. Healing. That's fine. Let's go cookies. We can level all these up.
Depths.
Now we're gonna start running into problems here.
The current area of inquiry is the history of the
So this is where we begin
There is no
to
turning.
hit a bits of
Real cookie.
Silver glory to the tea leaf knights.
issues.
I will restore.
Aw, no rice cakes today.
Let's see, 34, 34, 34. Let's get her to 34.
What's the problem? Can't a cookie have tails? Tell me, who is the prettiest?
All right. So we got 1, 2, 3. I do have one more. Ugh. Do I want to put them on her? Which are these? Remove for 2. Oh, be painful. just because I don't have a ton right now. Oh, and she's not gonna get maxed. Max the other guy out.
The castle in the eyes of the
There
godly
you, buddy.
To battle, my fellow cookie.
We're gonna max you. Oop. Because we want to play through this slightly differently. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Fortunately, that all takes away from this guy here too, which can become a problem. Let's look at all these. Get the health up. There we are. $34, $34, $34, $34. And here we go. Oh, we're getting low. Now we're starting to hit the experience bubble. There we go. Nice.
Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing!
I shall keep my oath.
So once I can get Cotton, this team will be pretty solid.
Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing!
I shall keep my oath.
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas!
Sea Fairy just hits so hard. So hard.
Oh, of course we did!
There we go. Alright, here we go.
King's blessing!
Keep my
Fall
oath.
under my
Right,
spell!
that's
Witness
down.
the might of the seas! King's blessing!
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas! Blessing! Fall under my spell!
Right,
I
that's
shall
down.
keep my oath.
Ooh, boss.
King's blessing! Witness the might of the seas!
Right, that's down.
Boom. We hit hard. This team hits hard. Nice.
Sound the horns. Another glorious victory.
We'll keep taking these epics. You get so much, like I said, so much experience is a huge, massive boost on this one. And we're power leveled higher, which is really nice. So all we need to do, obviously, is continue to upgrade our guys and then load up our toppings as well, which is really nice here.
Shall keep my oath.
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas! Blessing!
Ooh.
Fall under my spell!
Right,
I
that's
shall
down.
keep my oath.
King's blessing! Witness the might of the seas!
Right, that's down.
There we go.
Witness the might of the seas!
There. Boom. That's pretty good. And funny. We'll keep going.
Fall under my spell! Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing!
I shall keep my oath.
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas! Blessing! Fall under my spell!
Right, that's
I shall
down.
keep my oath.
Witness the might of the seas! Blessing!
Ooh.
Right, that's down.
I shall keep my oath.
King's blessing!
Boom. Crushed. Poison cookie. Squished the mushroom. There we go. Let's keep going.
Sweetheart.
Big stuff. There we go.
King's
I shall
blessing!
keep my
Fall
oath.
under my spell!
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing!
Right, that's down.
Witness the might
I
of
shall
the
keep
seas!
my oath.
Fall under my spell! King's blessing!
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas! King's
I shall
blessing!
keep my
Right,
oath.
that's down.
There we go. One more here.
The might of the
Nice and
seas!
fast.
King's blessing!
Right, that's down.
There. Ah, we got one.
Sound the horns.
Nice.
Another glorious victory.
Let's add it.
As long as this armor shines, there's hope.
Alright. Equip. We need more than that to run. It's like 200 and 100 usually. So let's wait on that.
As long
It's dark.
There's Kumio.
Don't you want to know what it's
Might have enough on the lower bound though. Nope, not enough. So that doesn't make sense. At least yet. Alright, let's get this tree done. Let's go!
Fall under my spell!
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing!
I shall keep my oath.
Right, that's down.
There we go.
Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing! Fall under my spell!
Right, that's down.
I shall keep my oath.
Alright.
Witness the might of the seas! King's
Right,
blessing!
that's down.
Looking good, looking good, looking good.
Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing!
We will keep the pressure on. T-Nut Cookie.
You wouldn't make it without your king!
Let's go for it. Boss battle. Boss battle. And we gotta keep the main going.
I shall keep my oath.
There we go. Gotta get ready to jump.
Witness the might of the seas!
Ooh.
I shall keep my oath.
Fall under my spell!
Right, that's down.
Boom. Look at that. There we go.
Witness the might of the seas!
Right, that's
I shall
down.
keep my
Fall
oath.
under my spell!
Let's do it. Let's get this boss down. Dun dun dun. Second Dark Totem pull. Crushed. Crushed. So much damage with this team. Oh, it's awesome. It is so awesome.
I've documented everything with utmost precision.
Oh,
Yes. Jeez, so much. I think there's 4, right? Yeah. Alright, how much? 47. We're still ahead of the curve right now. It's good.
fall under my spell! Witness the might of the seas!
Whew.
King's blessing!
I shall keep my oath.
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing! Fall under my
I
spell!
shall keep my oath.
Right, that's
There we
The
go.
might of the seas! King's blessing!
Keep making sure we're good here. There we go.
that's down.
Right towards the end, my friends.
Witness the might of the seas!
Just what we need.
Victory is ours.
There we go. Next. Keep going. We're gonna push hard, cookies.
Fall under my spell!
I shall
Blessing!
keep my
Right,
oath.
that's down.
Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing!
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas! King's
I shall
blessing!
keep my
Fall
oath.
under my
Right,
spell!
that's down.
Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing!
There we are.
I shall keep my oath.
Witness the might of the seas! Fall under my King's
Right,
blessing!
that's
Bam.
down. Rest assured, I've documented everything with utmost precision.
There we go.
Mhm.
We at still there. Still ahead on the curve. Which is good. Still ahead on the curve.
Fall under my King's
I shall
blessing!
keep my oath.
That's down.
Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing!
Right,
I
that's
shall
down.
keep my oath.
Witness the might
There
of
we
the
go.
seas!
Boom. Oh, it's so much fun. It's like my favorite thing.
Witness the might of the seas!
I shall keep my
King's
oath.
blessing!
There we go.
Remarkable. Simply remarkable.
Gonna keep pushing.
King's
I shall
blessing!
keep my
Fall
oath.
into my spell! Witness the might of the seas! King's blessings!
There we go.
Witness the
I
might of
shall
the
keep
seas!
my oath.
Fall under my King's blessings! Witness the might of the seas!
Nice.
I shall keep my oath.
King's blessings! Witness the might of the seas! Fall under my spell!
Boom. This team is working out real nice. Better than we could have hoped.
Always wins.
Better than we could have hoped. Another boss battle already. We might be able to make it to Swan. We'll see.
Fall under my spell! Witness the might of the seas! King's
I shall
blessing!
keep my oath.
Witness the might of the seas!
Oh. Ah. He's looking at the wrong stuff.
King's blessing! Fall under my spell! Witness the
I
might of
shall
the
keep
seas!
my oath.
King's blessing! Witness
Come on.
the might of the
Ooh.
seas!
I shall keep my oath.
This one took a little bit more.
Fall under my King's blessing!
There we go.
Victory is ours.
There we are. Alright, before we put that in, let's grab this. Ooh, 29! Nice, we got our final thing there as well. 1 second, sorry. Alright. Let's open that. Last piece. 619. Right, before we do so, let's go ahead. We want to level all these up.
Depths. Just a tiny.
My current area of inquiry is the history of the
See,
team.
now we're gonna run into trouble. So let's put it on T-Night.
Crawling with fire.
We finally hit
Face the
our experience wall.
armor weighs heavy on my shoulders.
Right, it's 3s all the way around. Perfect. Let's go over
Ocean is forever.
this one. And lay out that one. How much do we have? Now we have enough. So let's get this thing all the way upgraded to 12. Come on. There we go. Damage, attack speed, debuff. That's alright. Survivability. Right, what else we got there? Right, let's go here. Oop.
King's blessing! Fall into my spell! Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing! Witness the might
All right, here we go.
King's blessing! Fall into my spell!
619.
Witness the might of the seas!
Boom.
Fall into my King's blessing! Witness the might of the
Woo.
seas!
Hit like a truck.
Aw, he couldn't resist my charm.
Looking good, my friends. Looking good. They're starting to get a little bit higher too. So 6 is one of the pivotal chapters, I think, or episodes, or whatever stages.
King's blessing! Fall into my spell!
Single hit damage.
King's blessing!
This healing is really nice too.
Witness the might of the seas! Fall into my King's blessing! Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing!
There we go.
Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing! My spell!
Huge. Huge.
Custard Cookie the Third always wins!
There we go. 500, look at that. Oh, before we do that, let's grab that. We still have this very solid team, 51, 59. We're sitting good. So we'll be able to continue to upgrade. We'll be able to level up as it's getting tougher. So it's going to be interesting to see. Should be close to clearing stage 6. It's going to be real close. We haven't lost anyone yet. This team is very, very tough. It's very tough. It's a great team. We picked up some really nice stuff between the monthly and then today's gacha as well. Just absolutely super excited about what we have.
King's blessing! Witness the might of the seas! King's blessing!
I shall keep my oath.
Fall into my spell!
There we go.
Victory is ours.
Nice. We're gonna need to go back and get all those all those pictures completed. just to get all the experience now.
I shall keep my oath.
Witness the might of the
We're almost getting to the point we're gonna have to solo focus a cookie as well, which obviously is gonna be Sea Fairy,
I shall keep my oath.
fall under my spell.
at least for now.
Witness the might of the seas.
Right, that's down.
I shall keep my oath.
King's blessing. Witness the might of the seas.
Just Rex.
Aw, he couldn't resist my charm.
All right, boss. Let's go for it. Then we got the Swan. Swan is next.
Witness the might of the seas.
Oh, we got a jump.
King's blessing.
I shall keep my oath.
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas. Blessing.
There we go. Fourth Dark Totem.
I shall keep my oath.
King's blessing. Witness the might of the seas.
Down the hatch. Crushed it. Huge.
Master Cookie the Third always wins.
Huge there. So much experience.
Huzzah!
Yes. Boom. 40. Like I said, look at that. Let's go. It's open. Free game. We can try and make it through here.
Fall under my spell.
Let's see how this goes.
Blessing.
Keep my oath.
Witness the might of the seas.
All right.
Right, that's down.
King's blessing. Witness the might of the seas.
My oath.
Fall under my spell. King's blessing.
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas.
My oath.
Right, that's down.
King's blessing.
Victory is ours.
There we go.
Fall under my spell.
Right, that's down.
Witness the might of the seas. King's blessing.
I shall keep my oath.
Right, that's down.
Boom.
Witness the might of the seas. Fall under my spell.
Right,
I
that's
shall
down.
keep my oath.
Boom. Flip for 20k, it looked like, huh? Maybe it was 2,000.
King's blessing.
Maybe it was 20k.
Witness the might of the seas.
That was 11.
Right, that's down.
20k, yeah.
My oath.
Oof. Oof.
Remarkable. Simply remarkable.
Definitely remarkable. Getting close for the Swan.
Fall under my spell!
Witness the might of the seas!
King's blessing!
I shall keep my oath.
Fall under my spell!
Witness the might of the seas!
Blessing!
I really like this team. It's a lot of fun.
My oath.
I mean, Custard Cookie, it's alright. It's doing a good job.
King's blessing! Fall under my spell!
I mean,
Might of the seas!
these guys are getting through like hardly a scratch. It was great. And I say that, and I'm probably gonna go get wrecked by Swan Cookie. Dark Swan. 10,000. 11,000.
Remarkable. Simply remarkable.
Purple Yam Cookie.
Fall under my spell!
Definitely think the first time I got this far, my team was not this good. Or this strong.
King's blessing!
It helps. It helps having played through this and making these guides for you guys. It makes you that much better.
Under my
It really does.
That's down.
Road to the treetop. We're going. Going for it, cookies.
My oath.
That's down.
blessing! Fall under my spell!
That's down.
Witness the might of the seas!
Blessing!
Rest assured, I've documented everything with utmost precision.
There we go. Sugar Swan. So let's back out here real quick. We made it all the way through to Sugar Swan. 3-starred everything. Let's go. Let's rip this one here and close it out and take it home.
King's blessing!
Keep my
Fall
oath.
under my spell!
Witness the might of the seas!
King's blessing!
That's down.
I shall keep my oath.
Witness the might of the seas!
King's blessing! Fall under my spell!
That's down.
Not bad.
Witness the might of the seas!
Blessing!
Just wrecks.
Fall under my spell!
I shall keep my oath.
Here we go. Swan. Let's go.
Witness the might of the seas!
Woo! Huge hits already.
I shall keep my oath.
Smoked the Swan. That thing just went boop.
Sound the horns. Another glorious victory.
My team is awesome. And a team that you can absolutely build too. Just follow exactly how I did it. Wow. Yes. Blueberry Yogurt Academy. All right, we did it. We took it down to episode 7. More epics. Oh, it's so awesome. Absolutely, positively crushed it here today. So love to go through, as we all do, and just make sure we keep our cookies hustling all day, all night long, my friends. We want to add here. Let's go on these. That's fine. Flip back to these. There we go. Uh-oh, nothing here. We dumped it all into Smithy. All right, cookies. Ooh, what do we got here? Here we go. All our stuff. Perfect. And that's still going. 16 minutes. What else we got here? Plenty of adventures. Boom. Great way to close that out. Ancient altar. Saving the Swan. Whew, what a day, cookies. So what did we do? We got closer to our next stage in the castle. So that should be ready by the next time that we reconnect here. Lots of stuff to go after. Biggest pieces. We had a huge gacha boosting our team here. We added lovely T-Night. We got Kumio from the monthly, so if you're participating this month, that's what you'll get, which is awesome. Huge player. Dark Choco Cookies, awesome. You can see my guide on him as well. And then we also picked up Moon Rabbit, which is a great cookie. So we were really able to optimize our team, and as you saw, just blow through stage 6 there and take down Dark Swan and get the White Swan back, which is great. So if you got questions, if you got comments, let me know. Feedback, love to hear from you as always. With that, appreciate your time. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Flip me a like, smash the subscribe. Would love to see you around some more. Stay safe, cookies. We'll see you again soon. Until next time, lots of cool stuff here to check out on the channel. We'll see you again. Mythras Cookie out.